Welcome back to Solo Camino. This episode is the Great Sand Dunes National Park. I left the Chickasha recreational area, Lake Arbuckle. Had driven out to a campsite in the Panhandle of Oklahoma, spent one night, and then I was off on the road again. It was just a simple campground. You can see it's basically a parking lot. Then I was on the road over into New Mexico. This is cool because these are pronghorn antelopes I saw. I pulled off the side of the road at the rest stop and they were out behind the rest stop. I was really impressed with getting to see pronghorn antelope. Made my way through New Mexico and eventually I crossed the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and I cross over into the San Luis Valley and I'm at the Great Sand Dunes. The Great Sand Dunes are at around 8,200 feet above sea level. It's a rift valley. The San Luis Valley is 8,200 feet. It's the highest rift valley in the United States. It's quite impressive. This is the camping ground. First time I ever stayed in a national park camping ground. I was really excited about staying here. And this is me just sort of getting pictures driving through. This little spot off to the right, you see right there, that's actually my camping spot. So I have to pull in. And it's basically just a parking spot for me to wedge my trailer into. Down below, there was the steps, and down below was the park bench and the fire pit. This is the sand dunes themselves, the Great Sand Dunes. They are formed by all the dust of that great rift valley flowing down into the southeast corner. And these are the Sangre de Cristo Mountains where the sand runs up against them. There's Pinyon Flats, the campground I was in on the map, and this was a road that I was going to go up. I took pictures while I was on the road. Unfortunately, the ones that I took from the interior where I was having fun driving didn't come out. But again, this is the road I took. And here I am, I'm driving up that road to go on my hike. I was there for 5 days, and there was only one day where I really got to go do a good hike. It was a weird day. At some point it was warm and it got a lot colder. And this was a road that you had to have a high clearance 4x4 vehicle to go up. It was really enjoyable. Yeah, this is where I'm going to have to hike. So after I parked, I headed off on my hike. And I didn't really know what to expect. The map showed the creek, but I did not expect the creek that I was going to have to deal with. And it was sort of intimidating when I saw the signs, the Great Sand Dunes Wilderness. Where man himself as a visitor does not remain. I didn't really understand that until I got out there, started trying to climb to a point, and I had to turn around, to be honest. But first I had to make my way to the dunes. That dune looks very high standing there, but compared to the rest of them, it wasn't that big. And the water was really, really shallow. Yeah, you'll see it really clear. You can see how very shallow, very wide the creek was. And eventually it goes nowhere. It just sort of peters out into the sand. And here you can see the sand and the water when I put my foot on it. So eventually I make it out to the sand dunes. And here I am looking back, and you can see just how far I was. And at this point, it got cold. It was windy and cold and miserable. I eventually make it back to the car, and I decided I was not going to go out as far as I did. It was a brutal, brutal day. It wasn't when I got started. And to show you just how wild it was to hike through those sand dunes, that was my shoes. Just sand in my shoes, feet going into the sand. It was one of the hardest hikes I'd ever been on as far as just getting it done. And as always, it was time to put the stickers up on the vehicle. It's been an interesting time because I got up there and I worked during the week. And unfortunately, at 8 o'clock in the morning, there's the Great Sand Dune sticker. Some other stickers I got. Unfortunately, they all blew off later. I was sort of disappointed. That one, the Great Sand Dunes, is still in the car. So I still do have a Great Sand Dune sticker. Sometimes I'll buy two because I know one's going to fly off. Then I started working on the medallion, the hiking stick medallion. But at 8 o'clock in the morning when I'd have my first meeting, I wouldn't have internet. I'd have to drive down to the visitor center. Then at the visitor center at 9 o'clock, I get it. Here I am putting the tree into the map where I'm tracking all my national park visits. My hope is to fill that up, at least the continental United States Park. And this is the last video picture I have of the park. It was nightfall. Thought it was a really pretty picture. Really pretty. And again, thanks for watching as always. See you next time on Solo Camino.